Polestar has officially added a new family member to its lineup, and it's one packing a serious punch, super sharp styling, and one potentially controversial aspect as it relates to the rear window, because there isn't one. This is the 2025 Polestar 4. Let's see what it's all about. While yes, this is another in the series of high-riding sedans that are also quasi-SUVs, the Polestar 4 is one of the best looking of that bunch. It's basically an electric fastback SUV and it's got the right looks. I'm talking serious curb appeal. Oddly, however, Polestar has decided that this one doesn't need a rear window. Instead, the Polestar 4 gets a rearview mirror that displays a high-definition picture of what's going on behind the car. Polestar is quick to say that the viewing angle delivers a wider field of view compared to what you'd see in other vehicles. And if you don't want to see what's going on behind the vehicle, you can turn off the display and see what your kids are doing in the back seat. Interestingly, this lack of a rear window lets Polestar put a panoramic roof overhead that stretches farther back past the heads of rear seat passengers. That should allow for a nice airy feeling when you're sitting back there. And you can click an options box when you order the 4 to select the optional electrochromic functionality for the roof. Then you're able to adjust the amount of light coming through. Speaking of the cabin space, Polestar continues to deliver on its quest for more sustainable production methods and material use. The Polestar 4 features a tailored knit textile that's made from 100% recycled plastic, and there's also the use of animal welfare secured Nappa leather. I don't know if the animals agree with that, but it's a good practice if you're getting the leather. The carpets are also made from recycled material that includes PET and also Econol, which is made from reclaimed fishing nets. The sound system, though, is not made from recycled material, as I believe it was constructed from asciconium, which is a material Harman Kardon employs to deliver the optional 16-speaker, 1400-watt setup. As for power, the Polestar 4 gets even better. In fact, Polestar says it's their quickest production vehicle yet. Under the skin sits a 102 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which is the gross figure, not the net figure, and that's paired with either a single motor for the rear-wheel drive model or a dual motor setup for the all-wheel drive version. The single motor Polestar 4 delivers 272 horsepower and 253 pound-feet of torque, and it should be good for more than 300 miles on a charge. Far more exciting, though, is that dual motor version because it lands with 544 horsepower and 506 pound-feet of torque, which is enough to see it move from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds. When it comes time to charge up, the Polestar 4 can handle up to 200 kilowatt charging speeds, and there's a 22 kilowatt onboard charger. Additionally, the 4 is capable of bi-directional charging and has a heat pump to make sure the battery is ready to juice up at the best charging speeds. There's also tons of driver safety tech. The Polestar 4 is fitted with 12 cameras, a radar, and 12 ultrasonic sensors. And with the optional pilot pack with pilot assist, you have a good level of hands-free capability plus the ability to have the car handle lane changes with a tap of the indicator. There's a performance pack available though too for those who prefer far more hands-on driving enjoyment. This adds 22-inch wheels, 4-piston Brembo brakes, Polestar chassis tuning, and those wonderful pops of Swedish gold trim on the brake calipers, seat belts, and valve caps. All in all, the Polestar 4 sounds like a pretty awesome addition to the lineup. There's no doubt that the lack of a rear window will be a polarizing feature, but the 544 horsepower on tap is certainly not polarizing. You can expect the 4 to arrive here in North America sometime later on in 2024 as a 2025 model year vehicle and with a starting price of around $60,000.